Welcome to our Scentsy team. I wanted to take a moment to share with you some of the things that you might need to know as you're starting your Scentsy business. First of all, I wanted to explain the reason why you want to set up a launch party on your website. If you have a party set up on your website and you send that link out, which I'm going to show you how to do, to your family and friends, and they shop from that specific party link, then over on the Workstation, it's going to acquire, not only are you getting your PRV, but you're also going to be getting the host rewards because if you were the host of that party. So host rewards are simply just like what's in our catalog, which at the back of the catalog, which is if you were to have a hostess, that's how she gets rewarded for hosting a party. So in the back of the catalog, you can see earn free stuff. That's actually, so if you don't have a personal hostess, then you're the hostess and you get to earn those things. So if they're shopping off of your website and they're joining in on that party, not only are you earning PRV, but then you're also earning free and half price Scentsy, which is what it's all about. That's how I never pay full price for Scentsy. Because I'm always hosting my own party. So I encourage you to make sure that you always have a party set up on your website, and that when people ask if they can shop your website, you say, yeah, and click the so-and-so party, or send them the link straight to it. So that's the difference. But even still, no matter what, even if they don't shop the party, you're still getting your PRV on that. You just want to try to also gain those host rewards as well. So I will show you in just a moment how to set that up on your website. Also, a couple of changes that Scentsy has had recent as of September 1st is before we didn't pay shipping on orders of $200 or more as a host. That's the first tier of our host rewards is at $200. So a qualifying party is actually $200 or 200 PRV. And so if we had the 200 PRV, then the shipping was free to one person. So that being the host, which is normally you, or even if you have another host, if it's local to you, you're going to have it sent to you so you could sort it out. But now they've switched that to where it's free shipping is 500 PRV or more, which is the third tier of our host rewards. So right here, 1, 2, 3, is 500 PRV. And the reason why they did that is because, well, it was just costing a fortune in shipping costs for them. It was actually even trumping the cost of even our incentive trips from all the free shipping that they were handing out, which I will say for sure. There are some weeks that I put 2 and 3 parties in a week that are just a little over 200, and that shipping, those boxes are about 50 pounds each. So I can see where that's coming from. I plan to just tell my customers if it's not a party over 500, then there will be shipping. I will send you a shipping chart so that you know what it is, but I certainly wouldn't cover it for your customers. Don't make a habit of that. I would start from the get-go of charging them the shipping that it will cost. Personally, I'm going to have an open party all week long and then send that in on Friday. I more than likely will always have a 500. My plan will always be a 500 PRV party so that it is free shipping. If for some reason I don't, then I will pass that on to my customers. And that's just what it is. So I have notes so that we can make sure that we get all this done. Also, when you are placing an order on your Workstation, you can add customer bags. They're plastic, clear bags, but it does give you something to send your to send your orders with. I use a lot of times I'll go to TJ Maxx and I will buy the 99-cent big recyclable bags. Just because they're cheap, and I just feel like it's saving the environment a little bit more. Or you can buy paper bags from any retailer that you would like. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to share my screen so that I can show y'all a little bit around the workstation. Let's see if I can get that done. Okay, here we are. Okay, so when you go to log on your workstation, you're just gonna sign in with your password. Let me get here. This is the home page. This is all new. It just started looking like this yesterday. So if I seem a little taken aback and trying to find my way around, that's all because it's new. Just right here, this is where your current PRV is going to be. And then here is just, and I will say your workstation will probably look different than mine because y'all have the first things first on your workstation. And once you've completed those and you've finished your first 70 days, that will disappear. So yours will look different. But this is just showing you where you're at, where you're going, what your rank and title is. All of that good stuff is here. But what we're going to focus on first is if you've set up I would highly encourage you to set up your PWS. And to do that, and I know you may have already done it, but to do that, you hit Accounts tab, and then you come down here to where it says Personal Website, and you personalize your website with that click. I encourage you to make sure you always have a photo on there. I also encourage you to every season change, maybe just add, like make sure you have your story in. And every season, I would make sure that you change your favorite fragrances, which I haven't done yet for this season. But I do encourage the photo, and just so that they know that it's you for a fact. So then once you've gotten that done, you're good to go. That is just making sure that your website is done. And then next, we're going to go to, I'm going to show you how to set up a party so that you can send the link out to your family and friends. And then I'll go back and show you with that how to add orders from your workstation. So you would actually click create, you're going to click the orders tab, and then you're going to click create party. You're going to name your party. You can name it anything that you want. If it's going to go on your website and it's your first party, I would encourage you to put your launch party. So just title it launch party, so that when they go there, there's no denying that that's where they should click. You're going to click continue. You're going to use consultant as the host. Once you start having hostesses, then you would just change that out and you would add in their name. But currently we are using the consultant as host. It's going to make sure that you know, and this address is good. It's going to go to that address when it ships. Save and continue. Okay, right here on this page is where you're building your party page. If you would rather it not be on your PWS, you would just slide it over. Like for me, if I'm just putting reorders in, I'm just going to slide that over because I don't need it to appear on my website. But right now, we're going to say, yes, we want that here. You can fill this part of your party message out as much as you would like. What I normally do is save it in a Word document and then copy and paste it to here. Different seasons or different types of parties, that's what I'm going to do. So then you would click next after you change that. You can add a video message, or you can use the default, which is, that's what it's going to show right now is our new Press 10 warmer. But you could do either of the ones you want. Then you're going to click next. The featured products, you can click that. I don't know why it's showing this right now because those are kind of odd things to be showing as featured products. Just because Portland warmer was last month's warmer of the month, and it just seems odd. But always check that. If you're in a hurry, you could use those. I always choose my own feature. Once you do that, you're going to add that name in. I always have a 6-pack of bars here because I want them to be able to see that and see that you can bundle bars and it's cheaper. So if you just type in the 6, it comes up 6 Scentsy bars, and you type that in. So that way it's going to appear on your website. You tell a little bit why you love that. The next one, I always make sure and put a laundry love bundle because it's one of my favorite things for real. and then I type in why I love that. Depending on the type of party, what kind of customers I'm looking at, we'll put a diffuser here on the next one, or I might just add a warmer. It just depends on what kind of party I'm looking at. And then once you fill out why you love it, why you want to do all that, then you can click next. It's not going to take that from me because I didn't fill all that out. So I am going to go back to use my defaults so I don't have to take your time in showing you all that. And then once you have that, you're going to click your end date. This is just showing that it's not going to take anything away from you, but once that end date has passed, it will not show up on your PWS any longer. So make that as long as you would like to, just so you can make sure it stays on there. But you can't go back and, I mean, it's just going to disappear after that date goes on. It's still going to be in your workstation. It's just not going to show up on your PWS. So you're going to click continue once you choose your date. So when you get to this next page, it's going to show you right here the launch party link. You click copy link. If you do that from your phone, you can copy that link, save it in your notes, send that out to anybody you want at any time. You can send it in a text message, Facebook Messenger. You can add it to any of your posts so that they can click the link and shop that launch party. And if they are shopping from your launch party, they will pay shipping on their order. Again, it's normally not a big deal. They're used to paying shipping. I pay shipping on mostly everything except for Amazon Prime, and I pay that at the first of the year anyway. So shipping's just part of it. So if you're planning to just maybe you just want to run your business from online, you don't want orders coming to you and having to deliver, all you have to do is always be sending out your link to your party, to any type of party, and then have them shop that, have them select that it is a direct ship to them, and you don't even have to deal with the middleman. That's entirely up to you how you want to run your business. So once you've copied that link and that's always going to be there, then you can go to party orders. You can also edit that party page anytime. So we're going to go ahead and go to party orders just so I can show you exactly how to put things in so that you know while we're here. I'm going to just put in some of my regular customers' names so that we can get through this quickly. I'm going to add a few of the popular things that you would normally put in and how they're bundled so that you know. So I'm going to type in my mom. Every time it's going to ask you for as much information as you would like to give. If you can get their email, that's great because you can put them on your email list that Scentsy will send out for you. They send out a newsletter for us. And signing up for the used to be the Maven app. It's now called Amy. But all that information that you put in, when it comes to follow-up, if you have their phone number in there, it's just going to bring them straight up in your app so that you can follow up with them. So we're going to go ahead and add another guest. I'm going to add about 4 different people here so that I can make sure and get it all in. Let's see. Just keep adding, and we'll do one more. Okay, so then once we do that, you're going to put save and add products to cart. Then it's going to bring up this screen. It's going to show that we're the hostess right here, and it's keeping track with your host rewards. So once you hit 200 PRV on this, it's going to show you have host rewards. So we're of course going to show we're going to make sure we get to the 200. So for Betty Walker, we're going to put in that she wants the Enchant Diffuser and click add. She also wants a 6-pack of bars. So you just type 6, Scentsy, okay, and there it is. And then it's going to bring you to the screen to build your bundles. And then you just type in whatever bars they are. Welcome home, first day of fall. Billy, farmhouse, cozy, and we have one more. We'll just add another one of those. And then you click save and add bundles. So that's her. She's at $160. We're gonna type in a Laundry Love bundle. So the Laundry Love bundle is the large whiffs, a laundry liquid, and 2 boxes of dryer discs. So we're gonna click Laundry Love. The same thing, it's gonna ask you to build your bundle. She's gonna want the jammy time. Now with this, you can get all the same scent, or you can actually even change it up. So if she wanted the jammy time lifts and the shimmer liquid, she can do that. So whatever you wanna do, you just put in however they've ordered it. And then we're gonna save that. Okay. She also wanted a Scentsy system. A Scentsy system is 1 warmer and 3 bars. Once you type that in, it will come up and give you different options as far as what price point you were at. So we're going to do the $50 warmer for that one and build your bundle. And we're going to type in Amber Glow and 3 bars. And they can be any 3 bars. And then you're gonna click save. So we're at $275. That's our party summary currently. That's showing that we have $27.50 in host credit, which is free stuff. And we have 1 half price item. However, right here, so that would show up right here in these 2 boxes. And this is actually where you're gonna put it in. So you would use your host credit here and your half price here. But if you click party summary, after 200 PRV, you always have an extra half off item, and it's under party summary. You have to click party summary. You can give that to anybody on the guest list. If it's your party, I mean, just give it to whoever you want. I'll normally take it for myself unless I need it, use it for a customer. But there's always an extra half price under party summary. You have to click it. But okay, so let's go ahead and put the rest of the orders in. Let's see, Brenda is going to want 3 of the counter cleans. Okay, and then you're going to do the same thing, lemon verbena, where she wants them all 3 that way. Oops, I want to keep it. Save. And then we're going to go down to Shannon, and she's going to want a Scentsy Buddy, which is Gina, the giraffe. Same thing. You're going to build your bundle. She wants Newborn Nursery as the scent pack. Click add, save. Okay, we have that in there. And then what else? Is there something in here that I would like to show y'all? I think that could be, yeah. So you can see here our party summary is at $334. That is also our PRV base rate. On some of the Disney or on Disney items and licensed products, that PRV will be a little bit different because we have to pay licensing fee. So you can see here, even though we're over 200 PRV, we are still under 500 PRV. So it would actually, it's going to charge Betty Walker $8 for tax, because it's going to go based on what they've ordered. So Davy is at $115 order. Her shipping is $575 because she has less products, less weight. They figure it as percentages. Brenda is 3 counter cleans, so her tax is $1.45. Oh, I know. They base it on the percentage of what your total is. That's why, not your weight. So the shipping is based on your total because I think it's 5%. So you can see that's why it's charging. It'll tell you exactly what to charge your customer shipping if it's not up to 500. We're going to go ahead and make it to 500. So we're going to add Brenda in a diffuser. You can also just buy the diffuser base at any time. We are actually going to do, we'll just do the same inches. And then we're going to add some oils. Do the rest, the calm, the lemon, and now we're over 500. Okay, so now that we're over 500, you can click in the host cart and then use the host credit. You're going to click host credit. You can use it on whatever you want with the host credit, except for licensed items and Disney items. We cannot get that with host credit. So if you wanted to get a diffuser on this, you could actually type in the diffuser, and even though it's not the total cost of that, you would just owe for what's left. So you could get a diffuser for $61.70. We're going to take that off though, and we're going to get a Laundry Love ad because everybody wants their laundry for free. We're going to do jammy time, and jammy time. Ad. So we still have $28 left. We are going to do the Love Element Warmer, which is $25. And then we're going to get a 25-watt pack of bulbs, which is $5. So we're going to add we're going to owe like $1.70 on that. On your half price items, it takes 2 half price items that are here to be able to get a diffuser at half price. So you can see if we again typed in that diffuser and added it, it's going to take 2 of our half price items and you're going to pay $65 for it. So we are not going to get that. We're going to do, you could do, now, if you want to go as cheap as possible, for me, I'm always, if I have everything I need, on the half price items, I'm going to go as cheap as I can. I can either do it that way, or you can just, if you click here, you'll see, let me go to retail. You can click just to pay a $5 host reward and not use it. So if you don't really want to be spending your money on stuff that you may not need, you can click the $5, pay that, and then don't worry about the rest of the host. Just make sure you get your host credit. But we are not going to do that. We're going to get what I normally do. If I don't need bulbs, I'm going to do scent circles. So I can do 6 scent circles, if I can spell, and add those and build your bundle. We're just going to do all welcome home for the sake of time. Add. Okay, so that's going to make us pay $7.50. We're going to do a pack of bulbs. Well, we'll just do a 40-watt bulb. We'll do 25-watt bulbs. Oops, not 35, 25. And then we're going to still stay cheap over here on the perpetual reward, which is party summary. And let's just do a cart. Let's do an oil, because you can do some of those for $10. So then you see that you've given the host the perpetual reward to yourself or whoever you want to give it to. You've used all plus $1.70 on your host credit. You've used 3 half price credits, and we use that as cheap as possible because we don't want to spend our own money on things that we don't want. Since he's not about that, just get what you need. Don't overspend. So we got $7.50, $3, and $2.50. So our total would actually be $19.70 for all of the items that we're getting here, which is a Laundry Love bundle, a Love Warmer, the light bulbs, some scent circles, and an oil for $19.70. So that is how I get my Scentsy super cheap. It encourages me to hustle and sell when I know that it's going to allow me to be able to get free products and half price products on top of then getting paid back for the purchases of everyone else and whatever if I had paid full price for my stuff. So once you do all that, you've got that whole party in. We didn't pay shipping because we went over 500. We're going to check out. On the checkout screen, y'all, I'm sorry that this is taking so long, but I want to be thorough. On the checkout screen, you're going to click continue. If you had people that were direct ships on here, which you can do that from your workstation as well, it would tell you that how much it's going to cost for their shipping. We're going to click continue. You can put in as many payments as you would like. So if every one of these paid with their credit card and gave you their number, then you're going to type each one of them in. Or if 2 of them paid you Venmo and you use your Venmo card, then you can put your Venmo card in. However, if they all paid you cash and you put it in your account, then you're going to click them all and add your card number. However you want to do it, but it will show you how you can you can even split your payment here. However you want to do that, Cincy will allow that. So you put in as many payments as you want, and then once you do, you click add your payment until you're down to the last one, and then it's going to say finish the order. And then the next screen will come up and tell you what you're going to see right here. Your PRV was $523.70. So that is how, let me see if I can figure out how to get back to not sharing my screen. Okay, I think this. Okay, here we are. So that is everything you need to know about putting your order in, and about using a party link and why you want to use it, because you want to get those host rewards. You want your products as cheap as you can get them. That's why we're doing what we do. And then we also do it because we want the world to smell better and to bring joy to people's lives, which is what Cincy has done for me. So I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. If you have any questions at all for me, please feel free to shoot me a message, text me, send me an inbox, however you can get a hold of me, please do that. Y'all have a great evening.